Soon as this ball gets entered into the post with Giannis, Deni Avdija's got to immediately sprint down to get beneath the three-point line. Stop. I'm immediately down here. So now Kyle Kuzma, I can force Giannis into some help here. I can stunt, I can recover. None of those things happened. Okay, you can't see it, but Kyle Kuzma cannot be fronting the post right here. You have no backside help. I've got to get underneath and battle with Giannis. I can send a double team down immediately when that happens. But you front the post, they're just going to throw it over the top, and there's no time to double now. Not run your stupid drop coverage. Kyle Kuzma's got to get up here and take Chris Middleton. Jordan Poole's going to go underneath. He's going to get low. He's going to battle. They throw it down there. We'll send a double team. Kyle Kuzma's going to have help in the gaps here, help in the gaps right here on Chris Middleton. You're running drop coverage and letting Giannis roam free. Get out of here with that. That is complete garbage. Wes Unseld Jr.'s trash. Switching on to Giannis, you cannot give him a runway. Get up, and then Deni Avdija is going to get underneath. I can force Giannis into help right here, but I got to guard him up here. There's no time for any help when you're the first time you pick him up is in the paint. You're defending off of an offensive rebound. It's like transition defense. You got to communicate. So Jordan Poole wants to take Brook Lopez. Then you got to say that. So Daniel Gafford knows I'm going to come here to Giannis. Deni Avdija is clearly coming out here to get the ball. There's no communication. Gafford's standing in the middle of nowhere. This is what a poorly coached team looks like. Kyle Kuzma's got to get over here. You're taking Chris Middleton. Gafford's coming this way, okay? Avdija is going to need help. So I'm over here now. And Avdija, I'm not letting Damian Lillard go to where there is no help. I'm flipping my hips. There should be help right here. This is garbage. God, is Wes Unseld Jr. atrocious. A terrible bass. How is he still coaching? Okay, the Wizards switch. Cool. If you're Tyus Jones, you got to... Daniel Gafford's giving Damian Lillard this angle. So I got to stay here. Defensive stance, feet set. Okay, I'm going to be able to stunt. There's no place to go. I'll be able to recover if my feet are set. But he's coming this way, and you are not in the gaps. Wes Unseld Jr. is an embarrassment to basketball. This is a down screen. Daniel Gafford needs to get attached and show so Damian Lillard can't curl. You don't do that right. Now this is a handoff. I have to switch. Kuzma's got to be up. Coulibaly underneath. You don't do that either. Complete garbage. Absolutely atrocious coaching. Wizards are switching. Now this, again, they're a poorly coached team. This is wing to wing. The Wizards are switching this screen. So if I'm Corey Kispert, I'm attached to Connaughton the whole time. Okay? I can't be committing to a switch early because now Connaughton's going to flip the angle of the screen. And where are you? Again, this is terrible coaching. You can't ask Johnny Davis to go over multiple ball screens. So let's switch one, we'll switch two. Danilo Gallinari will be fine. But look at this. You're asking Johnny Davis to go over two ball screens. Never going to happen. You give up a 2-on-1. This is garbage. Get Wes Unseld out of here. This double team is taking way too long to get there. As soon as Chris Middleton puts the ball on the ground, stop. We're doubling right here. Get the dribble picked up. Then we're just going to rotate. As soon as that dribble gets picked up, I can leave. Okay? But Johnny Davis takes an hour to get there. Jordan Poole's got his hands on Chris Middleton as opposed to showing his hands, forcing him into where this help is, and now Chris Middleton can spin away. Can't talk and think about switches here. This is wing to wing. So every time there's a ball screen, then we just have to switch. You talk, you think about switches. Now Avdija's going under, Gallinari's switched, and no one goes to Brook Lopez. Okay, Bilal Coulibaly, you're doing a nice job of driving Giannis out of the paint. Stay underneath and get low and battle. You can send an immediate double down there when the ball gets there. But you front the post, stop. Now if Tyus Jones isn't here in backside help, he's not. This pass over the top, there's no time to do anything. Is this a hedge? If you're hedging, Landry Shamet has to wait for Connaughton to set the screen. When Giannis comes off the screen, you come out and hedge and cut his dribble off. You've already gone out to hedge before the screen's been set. So now Giannis can just split through and... Bilal Coulibaly gets in the gaps here and gets this dribble picked up. Okay, stop. The dribble's picked up. Kyle Kuzma's fine. If I'm Daniel Gafford, there's nothing left to do here. Okay? Get up, level to Brook Lopez. Why are you coming over to help here? Okay, so Tyus Jones gambles, gets nothing. So Daniel Gafford comes over here to help. Denny Avdia's got to help the helper, and that means boxing out. Like, if you're Denny Avdia, I've got to immediately get inside position on Giannis here. One, so this drop-off pass doesn't happen, but two, I got to be able to box out. Have to get back to the three-point line if I'm Tyus Jones and sprint back. It doesn't matter I'm guarding out here. Just get to the three-point line. See, if I sprint back, I'm here. Now Jordan Poole can play up on Malik Beasley as opposed to backpedaling and force him into some help. None of those things happened. If you're Jordan Poole and you're going under the screen, you cannot be crowding Chris Middleton. You got to get underneath so that you can go under the screen in time. You're crowding Chris Middleton for absolutely no reason. So this really should just be a switch, right? I have help right here. Jordan Poole can get underneath, battle with Giannis from out above the three-point line. He'll be okay. Okay, but that doesn't happen either. And Chris Middleton, I mean... Okay, the Wizards switch here, but they do it wrong, of course. Wes Unseld Jr. is terrible as a basketball coach and should be fired. You got to get underneath on the switch if you're Avdia. You switch over the top. Nice job. Bad box out by Tyus Jones. Now, is this reprehensible garbage of ball screen defense? Of course, because you're running drop coverage on a pick and pop, so you're just giving up a shoot-around three to Brook Lopez. But if you're Tyus Jones right now, okay, stop. I got to muscle Malik Beasley out of the paint right now. I got to go find him, muscle him out. You're not doing that. You just turned... Strong side ISOs are so easy to double. All Tyus Jones has got to do is come down here to get the dribble picked up. You immediately rotate when that happens. As soon as that dribble's picked up, everyone's just going to rotate and we're going to be fine. Why am I doing... Again, the Wizards are trying to hedge here. You got to wait for Pat Connaughton to set the screen, okay? And you got to wait for Giannis to come off the screen. Then you hedge and cut off his dribble. But again, Pat Connaughton hasn't set the screen yet. Corey Kispert comes out the hedge. Now Connaughton flips the angle. Oh, this help is taking way too long. This ball gets dumped down low. I'm immediately down in here if I'm Bilal Coulibaly. Stop. I'm rotating down now. So Kyle Kuzma can play up and force Giannis right here because I'm going to be here and help. But it takes you an hour to get there. An hour. So... This is Wes Unseld Jr. being gutter trash as a basketball coach. He shouldn't be coaching at any level. It's wing to wing. Just switch. You're running drop coverage. So Giannis is wide open on the roll. It's offensive. It's offensive to watch. Does every Wizards double team need to take 3 hours to get there? I'm Landry Shamet. First of all, I'm rotating down already. And then the second Brook Lopez puts the ball on the floor, I'm gone. Getting this dribble picked up now, outside the paint. Then you rotate. It's not as soon as that dribble's picked up, everyone's rotating. Okay? But again, look at how long it takes to double. Brook Lopez in the paint. Too late. This is the problem. You're in your reprehensible garbage drop coverage, okay? So instead of just switching immediately, you got to run drop coverage. Well, cool. The Wizards end up switching in the end anyways. But now everything's screwed up because Daniel Gafford had to step up here and backside help. So now Kyle Kuzma's got to rotate down. So now when Denny Avdia doubles, nobody's on the perimeter to rotate. If you're Bilal Coulibaly, when you switch, I'm immediately underneath. You're switching over the top, so you're not in the gaps where you're supposed to be. Now, Jordan Poole has the ability to rotate to the ball. Denny Avdia can too, and get in the gaps himself, so Daniel Gafford has some help. But I guess we're not going to do that either. So now everybody collapses. No one's there to box out Giannis.